The purpose of this video is to show you step by step how to set up and adjust the Workbook Perforations on a Sigma folder. Here are the main components of the perforation assembly. The Perf Wheel is the blade that perforates the paper. The adjustment knob, or knurled screw, is used to adjust the side setting of the Perf Wheel. The locking handle is used to lock the side setting of the Perf Wheel. The anvil is a solid metal roller underneath the Perf Wheel that the blade rides on in order to perforate the web. When setting up the workbook perforations, be mindful that the blade on the Perf Wheels are sharp, and the area where the Perf Wheel meets the anvil creates a nip point that could potentially cause an injury. First, turn the double perforation switch to on to lower the workbook perforations and run some paper through the folder. Make sure you are past the spine perf so you have an area of perforation you can measure. Pull a sheet from the waste bin in order to measure the spacing of the perforation. This is the safest way to measure the perf setting and will allow you to keep the press running at a slower speed for quicker, more accurate measurements and adjustments of the perforations. Take your ruler, using the millimeter side, and measure the distance from the spine to the workbook perforation. In this instance, we will be setting the perforation to 13 millimeters. If you are perforating through multiple sheets, verify that the sheets are not sticking together. If they are, the most common reason is a dull blade, and you should replace it before continuing. When an adjustment is required, loosen the perf assembly for adjustment by loosening the locking handle. Turn the adjustment knob clockwise to reduce the spacing of the perf, or counterclockwise to increase the spacing. Adjust both wheels to ensure each side of the workbook perforation is correct. When you have finished making your adjustment, lower the perforation wheel and run more paper through the folder until new spacing of the perf can be measured. Grab a new sheet from the waste bin and remeasure the perforation. Remeasure the spacing between the spine and the perf to verify the perf is set to the correct spacing. Remember, in this example, we're setting the perf to 13 millimeters. If the spacing is correct, tighten down the locking handle on the perf wheel to lock in the setting. If not, follow the previous steps to make another adjustment. To review, turn on workbook perforations. With the press off, measure the workbook perforations from the spine. Adjust the perforation wheels until the measurement is correct. Lock the perforation wheels in place.